Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing great. This reading is for the parents of the Cancer child here for the month of April 2021. Super excited that you're all here today. Welcome back to those of you who have been supporting my channel and who are here once again. And welcome to any new viewers here. And please let people know that this channel exists and share it, comment, subscribe. All of that is very helpful, and I would be very grateful to you for that. Just a reminder that these readings are not gender specific, so please remember that the cards hold more of their energies, but not gender specific. So apply. You'll hear me say he, she, they throughout the reading, but just apply the gender in the best possible way that resonates for you and your family. Okay? And I understand that there are many of you here with different age ranges, it's all good. Some of you are here for itty bitties, and others of you are here for teenagers and whatnot. So welcome to everyone. Okay, so let's get started. So here in the month of April, this is what your little Cancerian child will be experiencing or may be experiencing. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that little monster, so proudly holding this new endeavor or new challenge that he's holding up there for everyone to see. So right out of the gate, that's the energy I'm picking up on. So your little Cancerian here is coming into a new responsibility or a new task, something tangible here that's got them feeling very proud that they're even getting an opportunity to work on this. So it can be a project. It can be, like I'm getting that some of you, I'm picking this up very strongly. Some of you who have like 13, 14, 15-year-olds who are going to get their first job for the first time. This is really very much, I'm feeling this for a few of you here, that you have little ones here who are, getting their workers permit and they're getting their first little jobs for the first time, and they're feeling so good and so proud about it. And then for others of you, this is about little ones learning new skills that they feel very good about. But it's also about evolving and expanding and moving away from doing things the way they used to. Because the Six of Swords, from the context of a child in this position that we started off with, is about growing into something else. It's not just about moving away like we would typically read for a regular reading. It's about really graduating, matriculating into the next level of whatever it is they're doing and leaving something behind. So there's this beautiful evolution here of, really feeling good about the new abilities that they've come into, that your little Cancerian has come into. And really, I really am seeing this cute little like Cancerian just being like, Mom, Dad, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look at this. Look what I did. And just really watching himself or herself grow into that and comfortably leaving behind whatever it has to be left behind. That's really nice and a very confident. I'm feeling a lot of confidence coming in here from little Cancerians during the month of April. Very nice. And also this energy here in April is very cardinal, right? Because it's the sign of Aries that's governing here, the associated here with the spring equinox and the astrological new year of Aries. It's a very cardinal, and Cancerians, we sometimes forget that they are a cardinal sign after all. So if they do well with new beginnings in a different way, right, than a Capricorn or an Aries would do in terms of cardinality, but they really vibe well under this energy. So anything new that they might stumble upon that allows them to leave behind old routines, old ways of doing things, They're feeling proud and good about it. So very nice. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, this bugs me when they move. So let's see what potential challenge or conflict little Cancerian may be facing in April. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. Very nice. So see if you can, oops, sorry about that. I have a new setup here and it's bugging me because I'm not used to it. So bear with me. Okay, so you got the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands is all about movement forward, moving into the new exploration and getting out into the world and seeing new things and seeing new cultures and traveling and yada yada and trying new creatives, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is about self-assured stability. But you got this in the conflict position, okay? So while your little one is feeling very proud about leaving some things behind and to learn something new and tangible, there's also a little bit of trepidation here about how far they want to move forward with this new, right? There's a sense here of, okay, yes, I'm feeling good about this here. I'm feeling great about this, but I'm not quite ready to be the master in it. In other words, there's still a little trepidation. Your little one's just exploring this new side of himself or herself, whatever this new thing. But they're not quite ready to fully engage in it. Okay, so just be gentle, be aware of that, dear parent, just to allow your little one to take his or her own pace on whatever this is, because there could be. They're very much enjoying the process the beginning process that they are in now, and we don't want to like push them too quickly unnecessarily, right? Because they're not quite ready to be pushed yet. So if they're experiencing this as a challenge, that tells me that someone, whether it's a teacher, a grandparent, a sibling, a parent, is maybe trying to push them further because they're doing so well in this, and you see it and you acknowledge that perhaps you're like, okay, now let's add this. Okay, you started painting with yellow, let's start adding red and blue, and your child's like, no, let's not. So just be aware of that, not to push too hard, that they just, they're not ready for Queen Pentacles yet. They're not ready to really fully move forward. It doesn't mean that they won't be. It just means that here in the month of April, they're just getting acclimated with the new. And also they're coming into the acceptance of walking away or moving away from whatever the way things used to be. And that's where they're at now. That's their comfortability level. And it's important not to push. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what your child needs most from you here in the month of April. Very nice. Okay, so you have the Hanged Monster and the Tower. Yeah. So the Hanged Monster is about letting them just be. The Hanged Monster is about letting go. So whatever control stuff is tempting you here, dear parents, and I say this lovingly, please, I'm not being judgmental. I'm not criticizing. I'm just communicating what the cards want me to communicate. So whatever this is here that's got you wanting to push because you believe in your child's ability so much that you want them to see how much more they can do, don't. Just let them, let them literally, like this little monster, let them just be. Let them find their own perspective, and allow them to flow in that. And the Tower is about, again, this is another enunciation to this. The Tower doesn't have to be anything frightening. It can just mean that which we used to know is no longer that way, right? So it's about breaking any faulty foundations, right? So you may have an idea here that certain things need to be a certain way, that certain progression needs to happen in a certain order. But this is saying, dear parent, just allow things to fall apart in the way that they need to fall apart. Let it go. Let it just be. Allow them, whatever it is they're moving away from here, allow them to do so if it's making them feel good. Some of them are moving away from friends that you yourself potentially really liked as friends for them. And you're maybe like wanting to for that your little one not to let go of whatever friendships those are because of whatever you feel they meant, or whatever security it means for you as a parent in terms of how they are with your child. And this is about allowing those things to fall away and just being, allowing your little monster, your little Cancerian here, just to be. Just let them be. That's what your little one needs most from you in the month of April. Allow things to fall away in his or her little life and let them be in the process and just be there for them. Really, that's the big thing here. Okay, so now I'm going to end this reading with an oracle card from the Awakened Soul. And I'm going to ask Spirit, what Spirit will advise you, the parent? What's something that you should be doing with your family this month of April? Not just your little Cancerian child, but your entire family, and that would include you. So what is something that Spirit here advises you to do with your fam? Sovereignty. I love it. I love it. Because it's about boundaries, right? Sovereignty. Sovereignty is about. It's about boundaries. It's about allowing, the sacredness of each individual to be, right? So it goes back to this here. So, dear parent, I am picking up that perhaps, and again, I say this with love, that perhaps someone here, either a grandparent, a mother, a guardian, a father, is potentially, your little one is growing up. And so it's okay to allow them to have their boundaries if they want to be left alone for another hour. It's about creating the space for your and it's interesting because already this has become a big theme here in April. This is the fourth reading I do, and this is consistent with what's going on in April. And it makes sense being that we are, it's this Aries season, and Aries is all about the season of Aries is about independence and coming into your own. And this is an opportunity to teach ourselves what it is that we want for ourselves and what we need to be most authentic. So it's this big repeating pattern here, right? Of allowing your family members and allowing yourself too to have the boundaries that you need, to have your own self-sovereignty. Who are you? What do you need for yourself, your own sacredness? So what Spirit is advising for you and your family to do during the month of April is to allow everyone to have their boundaries. And maybe even talk about boundaries, like what makes them feel safe? What makes your family members feel safe and secure and make them feel like they can be who they are. But sometimes in order for this to take place, we need to create boundaries so that we can respect our sovereignty. Okay, this is beautiful, but this also applies to you, dear parents. So in what area of your life are you not creating the boundaries you actually need to create, or not giving others or not respecting boundaries of others? Because the bottom line is just letting people be and allowing yourself to be, most importantly. Alrighty, I'm going to end it there. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you back here in May. Bye.